And I just felt like this splash of water, kind of like, what are you doing? You just quit your job. You're just opening up this Reiki place with crystals. Like you're like, what are you doing? But
So, shall we just kind of dive right in?
yeah, let's do it. My favorite.
How has your journey been? What brought you to where you are today?
Sure. So, from a 360s perspective, I've been in business management for 20 years now, overseeing, just kind of like the human development within my teams in retail and overseeing them in the business spectrum and getting to grow, develop, and nurture them and foster, a really great perspective on them utilizing and seeing their dreams come into fruition. And through COVID, I think that really put everything to a halt in terms of the go, go, go mentality. I was on the road 5 days a week. I was traveling internationally. And with COVID, it actually just put a stop to everything. And I think that when you have a moment, you get to see your reflection. And
Mhm.
sometimes, and at least for me, I looked at that reflection and I knew I loved the person that I was seeing, but I knew that there was depth and there was a little bit of, I think I would say a dark night of the soul, for a lack of a better term. I think that, there was just kind of like, what is happening to me? I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know why. Like I have a great life. I have a great family, all of that great stuff. But something just seemed that it needed to be unlocked. I don't know how best to say that other than that. And just naturally through Instagram and whatnot, I heard of Reiki, and I said, "What is Reiki? What is this?" And it's healing. I said, "Well, who doesn't need healing? I need healing." And I have an affinity for Japan. I love Japan. I've never been to Japan, but I feel like I must have spent lifetimes there. I love Japan so much that I ended up literally researching Japan, Reiki, Toronto, and your page was the first one that came up. And I said, there it is. That must be the place. I need to go there. That's where I need to go. I don't know what Reiki is. I love Japan. It's right there. And so I reached out to you. And from reaching out to you, led to my first interaction with you as well
Mhm.
as with Reiki as a whole.
Wow. So, yes, your name, Hana is how it would be pronounced in Japan, I think. Do you know what it means?
It's a part of the name of my business now. It means flower,
Hmm.
means, and in my culture, Albanian, it means the moon.
Ah, that's why. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. So, the name of your new business is?
Moon flower Reiki.
Okay, now it completely like I understand, and it's so beautiful. Wow. And as soon as I heard that name, I loved it because it's Moonflower Reiki. And I haven't heard many businesses opening like, a brick and mortar business with the name Reiki. So that was another thing that I like, it really made me excited because Reiki is something that multiplies so well with other modalities, right? And it's the basics because it's the energy. And so having that base, and then you have so many other things that you do that you're going to add on to it. So that's going to be exciting.
Yes, Reiki has changed my life. It's been such a transformational experience for myself. And if I can give back to Reiki in any way I can, I wanted to be able to do that. So it was not even a second thought to ensure that I added Reiki to the name of my business because it is the first and foremost. What I'm hoping to, oh, no, not hoping, let's declare it, what I will be providing my community and the collective as a whole.
Wow. Oh, that is going to be so amazing. Like I'm really, really, really excited.
I am so excited. I have left my current job. So my job is no more. I'm going 100% into this business. And I am so excited. We open on June 29th, right in the junction. So I'm really excited because I was born and raised just about 10 minutes away. So really nice to be back in the community I was born and raised.
Gosh, like everything is coming together. Everything is coming together. Wow.
And I thank Reiki for that because it just allowed the flow to really allow me to fill my cup so then I can fill others. I thought that I felt good, like I thought like, oh my God, if somebody told me like, oh Hana, like you might need a little energetic tune up, I would have been like, okay, but like through Reiki, it's just allowed me, from your tutelage, and understanding of it, just to really start not at the bottom floor. Like, every day I might not have a great day, but I'm not starting, so low. Even on, my down days, I'm still kind of like at that medium level. So it feels okay to get back up and to be able to help others. And, if I can give that back to even one person, then I've done a service to humanity. And I can definitely just feel that warmth in my heart.
Wow, I love that. Yeah.
You taught me
One
that, Naz, like, and you don't pay very much, which is the most surprising thing of all. When we have our appointments and so on and so forth, do you allow me to speak? And you say, okay. And then you let the Reiki do the talking. So, uh,
yeah.
beyond
Well,
grateful for you.
thank you so much.
Don't make
And
me cry.
oh,
You
but
know I like
that's
to cry
really sorry.
around you.
Say that again.
I like to cry around you, so don't get those wells flooded.
Okay. All right. But that's the beautiful, I think, part about Reiki, that because sometimes words fail, like we just don't have the right words to express, right? But then when you first described your journey, I love that you said you loved the person you saw in the mirror. I think that's already because you have like you love astrology and you've already delve into that, right? So you've already had all those stuff going on. So that's why when you had to stop and when you looked at yourself, I think normally people would say, who is this person? I don't like it. But you were already way ahead, which is wonderful. Um,
Yes, definitely channeling into astrology. Astrology has been my first passion since early childhood. I got a mug from my sister. I was about 8 or 9 years old, and it was a Virgo mug. And I said, "What is this? What is Virgo?" She's like, "That's what you are." I said, "Me? What are you talking about?" And it just literally, I had a natural love that is well beyond time and space for astrology, and I've utilized astrology ever since then. To this point, within my store, I will definitely, be talking astrology, utilizing metaphysical supplies with crystals, utilizing tarot for additional guidance. So that will definitely be some additional resources to really help the full holistic approach.
Wonderful. And so, how has that really helped you?
I can't even begin to tell you. It, first of all, makes you not feel alone. And I think that that's why I always feel that I'm going to be okay, because I always feel supported. I feel supported, first of all, through my guides. I feel supported through astrology, that there's a reason behind the feelings that are coming up in my life, or natural occurrences that seem too much to be a coincidence. When you see that there's common themes in your life, they usually can be tracked through your birth chart, and through astrology, and help you really layer in to how to navigate so that you feel that you have a guide over the maze we call life.
Okay. And then how has like Reiki helped with that?
It's cleansed my thought process. It's also allowed my throat chakra, my sacral chakra to trust my gut, trust my intuition, and then speak it. I think that I've always had that innate feeling in my gut that, oh, I really feel that these things are occurring. Let me kind of check, what's going on through astrology. But I wouldn't utilize as much because I had self doubt, because it's not as popular.
Yes.
And so I would maybe hold off from utilizing my voice. I wouldn't necessarily, when somebody would tell me that they're going through this and this, I'd say, oh, well, we're in a Saturn retrograde right now. There's going to be a lot of karmic themes coming up in your life. I might have not said that before. I would have just said, okay, yes, you should definitely just take it easy, but through Reiki, it's given me that courage, that confidence, that inner knowing that I'm meant to be helping the collective in this way, through those chakra clearings. I would say has been the most pivotal.
Okay. Wow. And that just really proves that it's really holistic, right? It's you start off with one thing and then you add other things and then you realize really it's everything is kind of the same. It complements one another and it gets you where you need to get to.
Yeah, I fully believe, and this is through, even my previous work and experience, that the human collective really wants two things. They want to be held accountable and they want to be loved. They want somebody to be watching them, that like they're doing something good, something bad, like just be something, not indifferent. And they just want to be loved. And I think through Reiki, it really gives people that accountability towards themselves, that self reflection, that accountability that, you're going to come, open and honest, and that you're going to feel loved. And I give again credit to you. When I came one day, I was like, I don't know, I just feel like I need you. You're like, Nazrin, can I come? And then I came, and then you're like, honey, you just needed an energetic hug. That's it. And it was true. Like sometimes you just need that little love, and self love is something that is a lifelong journey. And I'm still exploring that, and I'm still, peeling back different types of layers on what self love looks like, and how, everything that you look outside is all within. And that energetic hug gives you that extra pep for sure.
I can just like imagine somebody walking into your space and instantly just feeling like without even having or speaking with you. I think just by walking into your space they'd be like, yes, I came to the right space, I came to the right place.
That's
Wow.
the plan, that's the goal.
Yeah.
That's what I want, because we all have, no one gets through life unscathed. We all have different situations that may have occurred, different thoughts, different feelings, different patterns, and we're all just trying to address them. The way I got the courage to open up this business is from my now 10-year-old son, Gavin. He was 9 at the time, and he was like, Mom, you need to open up your own store. You need to do Reiki full time. And I said, okay, Gavin, maybe. He's like, not maybe. You will do this. And I said, okay, I will do it. And he was getting me to be confident in that. And then I said, okay, Gavin, I lease the space. And he's like, great. He's like, now you need to leave your job. You can't do both. You can't tell the universe you don't believe in yourself. You need to put everything in. You need to bet on yourself. That's what you tell me, Mom. And just so confident, so clear. No life challenges have gotten to him yet. No, self-limiting beliefs. No inner noise. Just that clear. of course you can do this. Of course you need to do this. And that courage from him inspired me. He's my inspiration. He gave me everything I already had just because he was just himself. And Reiki has allowed me to just be myself. And if we could all just live that way, if we could all just say, you know what, let's clear out the noise. Why not us? Why can't we do this? And so that 9-year-old perspective is what I'm trying to gain back in myself, because just to see him just so clear. He just celebrated his 10th birthday, but he was 9 at the time, and just so clear. Really, really inspiring. And Reiki allows that, because it allows you to get back to your truest self.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. And I wanted to know what triggered. So this is what kind of inspired you to speed up your process. Because
Yeah,
really, I'm
it
like, I,
naturally happened. It naturally happened, but like he kept on like just okay, let's go. Utilizing my divine guidance, utilizing astrology, like it all like made sense for me that this was the right time, and so it all was just that perfect sweet spot, I'd say.
wow. Okay. Gosh, that is wonderful. And I'm like really, really, really excited.
Me too. Me too. I'm super excited. Really want to show the community, especially here in the junction, just what Reiki is, helping them understand. I would still say 70% of the people I talk to still don't really know what Reiki is, so it's still that learning curve. But I learned that even through retail. I've opened up a lot of brands that were new to Canada, and I'd have clients coming in saying like, "Oh, what is this? What's this brand?" I've had a lot of experience really trying to educate people, and so Reiki will be no different, but way more fun, way more
Yeah.
fun to explain and utilize all of those resources for sure.
Yeah.
And I use Reiki on my children. I use Reiki in my house. I use Reiki on my food. There's nothing that Reiki has not helped me with.
Yeah. And that's why, like, it's not like a separate modality. It's not something, and even like everything that you do, even your astrology, or all the experiences you have become so much part of you that you are going to bring, or you are already utilizing and bringing that to the people you speak with, people who you touch. So yeah.
And I will say in this last year, even a lot of people in my close circle, they've noticed a shift in me. They feel a glow coming off of me. And I come from a career base that just the title alone would instill fear. It would instill intimidation, just based on the role that I was in, and it never met with who I felt inside. I felt like I was always, just like this good. And they're like, "Oh, Hana, I'm so intimidated right now." I'm like, intimidated? Oh my God, me? I'm 5 feet. Like I just hit 5 feet, and I'm gonna shrink. It's coming, you know. But just like just those perceptions, and like. So Reiki really helped me, first of all, just clear that out and just allow like it just to feel more of like an energetic opening where naturally people gravitate towards me now. So it no matter, like the titles don't matter anymore, the spaces don't matter. Everybody just feels like way more naturally gravitating, and I thank Reiki for that also.
Wow, yes. And that is my I always say that you are the drop in your own ocean. And so you decide what kind of a ripple that you will create. And I think since, like, when you do Reiki, when you go through your own healing journey, then you're able to create that beautiful ripples
Yeah.
that, yeah, just naturally people are like, oh my gosh, that seems so relaxing, that seems so wonderful, I want to get in there, and people come to you.
And through one of your guided meditations, I don't know, maybe like 3 to 6 months ago, you had a meditation on YouTube, and it was about the circles. that you have your first
Yeah.
circle, you have your second circle, and you have your third circle. And I've really taken that to heart and utilizing who's in my first circle, and how do I ensure that those loved ones, including myself, in that first circle, always stays a priority. And because I've allowed that, allows that ripple to feel more inviting, to feel more engaging, because I make sure that I hold space for, myself and the people in my first circle, that the people in my second circle, my third circle, or the collective, they don't feel that they're losing out because I'm filling my cup first.
Yeah. That is so important. That has helped me also navigate life much easier. It just makes it so simple when you have to make a decision.
100%. Yes. Like, am I going to, help, the circle three people, or am I going to focus on, the circle one, including my children, so on and so forth. So
Yeah.
it's definitely been a nice help. That was a really, really good meditation for me.
Thank you. I will, yeah, put the link. And that's really what it is, right? You focus on you first, focus on me first, and then you can help others so much more better. And I guess living example, you were in the corporate world and you were helping people, but then when you felt that a little bit of dark lining and you decided to delve more, um, I guess you opened up, you figured out more, you peeled those layers, and so you are so much more better, higher up in the vibration, able to create bigger ripples, and that you are opening this space.
Yes, and it's a lot more fun too. So definitely feel really good, feel really light. Sometimes, when you're putting a me first mentality and someone doesn't really understand Reiki or really understand what that self care is, they sometimes, me first, that doesn't sound very kind, but really, no, by putting myself first, I'm able to give back so much more, and it does help everybody, because you're going to get my best self. Because if I am coming out, I am coming out because I am meant to be there. I want to be there. There is no force. There is not coming from any lack. So I think that also helps with the natural vibration too.
Yeah. Gosh, this is going to be wonderful. So when is the opening?
So June 29th, it's right on the new moon, in Cancer season. So birthing up a brand new store, on a new moon, it just feels like the perfect time to really give birth to this new business. So really looking forward to helping the community. I'm selling more than just offering Reiki services. I have metaphysical supplies, books, tarot. So really, really an inviting space where you can kind of just dive into the realm. Maybe there's going to be a lot of people who too are like me and had never experienced Reiki or astrology or crystals, and really helping them kind of learn a little bit about it.
Yeah, just walk in if you're passing by, or I'm going to book a session.
I would love that. I would love nothing more than to give back to you for all that you've given me.
Thank you. All right. Shall we wrap up? Is there anything else you feel like you'd like to mention?
Yeah, I think I just want to end this the way that you started a seminar that I had you speak at, within my corporate realm, when I was really trying to foster Reiki and show my team what Reiki could be. And you said, this present moment will never have it again. So let's take it in and let's just breathe. And we will never have this moment again, Nazreen. So thank you, from the bottom to the top of my heart and all in between, for taking the time to speak with me today, allowing me to really showcase my dream through Moonflower Reiki that's opening June 29th. And just, I appreciate you so much. I'm forever grateful.
Thank you. I'm getting tears.
Well, that's another first for sure. Usually
Okay.
it's me crying.
No, wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's getting few and far between, but like those like little inner like nudges, like, but I know I'm on the right path. Like I feel
Mhm.
really divinely guided. But sometimes that human 3D thing kind of plays at you a little bit.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's part of being human.
Yes, yes, for sure. But I was like, baby girl, what is you doing? You just quit everything. So
It's new beginnings, and wow, no, congratulations.
thank you so much. And I appreciate you so, so much, more than you'll ever know.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.